Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We have a really fun video today. I am going to share with you a recent Morphe purchase and I'm really excited to share that with you. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about my channel and just share a couple things with you all. I could play in makeup all day. It's actually an addiction of mine. If you could see my collection, you would probably say it's an addiction. I love subscription boxes and just everything beauty. So we all need an escape or a hobby, and makeup is definitely mine. So I created this channel just to have fun, to share things that I love, to maybe one day create a community of people where we can talk and share our lives together and just have a good time. So whether I have 5 subscribers or 100 subscribers, you all are important to me. I'd love to engage with you all, and I'm so thankful for the interaction that I've had so far on this channel. It's just amazing, and I really am thankful for it. Alright, so let's get started and see what's in this box. So this is actually my first Morphe online purchase. I have purchased items in Ulta before, so I have tried Morphe, but this is my first, I guess you could say, collab purchase. I've tried Morphe brushes that are staple brushes that have been around for a while, but you'll see. Alright, so I'm opening the box, and of course, we have a lot, and I do mean a lot of bubble wrap here. A lot. I love bubble wrap. Do you guys love? The kids will have fun with that. So I have my packing slip here. Alright, so the first thing that I want to show you guys that I purchased, and I'm going to set the box down here because it'll shake the table. But the first item that I purchased from the Morphe X Jeffree Star collection, and he offered this, I'm just getting them open here. He offered this in his first collection, but I didn't purchase it, and I really wanted to try these. But these are his sponges. It is comparable to the sponge that they currently have now. It's just red and these are pink. So I'm really, really excited to try those. Try this one, actually. So you receive a full-size sponge, and I like this, the shape of this, better than a beauty blender because it's really good to, you know, cut out your bronzer and shape the face. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. And then, I've never had these smaller sponges, but I'm thinking that they'll be great for concealer, spot concealing, and things like that. So I'm really excited about those. So yeah, it's a little bit firmer than I thought it would be, but then again, it's pretty soft. My favorite sponge is the Real Technique sponge, so it's kind of hard to compete with them, but I think I'll like it. I'll let you guys know in a future video how it comes out. Or you may even see me use it. I'm a little nervous about doing tutorials. Not so much tutorials, but just trying makeup on camera. But I'm warming up to it, so hopefully I'll do something like that soon. Okay, this is what I'm really excited about. We have the Morphe X Jeffree Star #2 collection. And these are just eye brushes. His first collection included face brushes and eye brushes, but this is just eye brushes. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It looks a lot better in person than it does. I'll be honest, the aesthetic online looked a little cheap, but this is really nice. And this is a great case to carry your brushes in and things, so I don't have anything long like this to put my brushes in, so I'm really excited. So let's dive in. Ooh. Alright, so it just comes in this plastic, and then you have the individual brushes, and they're all wrapped in plastic as well. So what I thought I'd do is just really quickly, because I know you all have seen these online, I'm just sharing my experience with them in person, but I'll just run down the line really quickly. So we get 10 stunning superstars, and these are his favorite eye brushes. So I'm just going to pick them up and then read. I'll save the natural hair brushes for last. Alright, so let's start with this large, I'm going to assume it's a blender brush, but this is the JS8, and the JS8 is the Drama Crease Brush, and that is some drama. It has this kind of pointed edge. Oh my gosh, it's so soft to be synthetic. That is really soft. So it's really good for blending the crease. So I am going to love this brush. The next one, oh, this is so interesting. This is the liner brush. It is the JS14, and he calls this Happy Ending Liner Brush. This is really unique. At first glance, I almost think it's like a silicone point, but it does have bristles, but they're very tightly packed. And I really like bristles versus felt tip, so this is definitely going to be a winner. I cannot wait to try that. The next brush is his coveted eyebrow brush. So you have a pink spoolie, and then you have this really fine angled bristle brush at the end, and he does call, let's see what this is, the JS7, and this is called Double Trouble Brush. You guys, I struggle with my brows so bad. Like, I need a brow expert in my life, truly. That's one area that I really struggle. Next brush is the JS11, and this brush is called the Blunt Packer brush. So this is going to be really good for packing on color. It's a little bit big to use for a cut crease, but I'm sure we have a brush for that. Yes, we do. And it is the JS10. And the JS10 is the Diva Crease brush. So this is going to be perfect for cutting out that crease. I actually did a cut crease today so that the shimmer would show up better. It's not as defined as I would like, but I tried. And then the next brush, this is one of my favorite types of brushes. This is the JS13. And the JS13 is the Palm Crease brush. So the reason I like these is because they're rounded and it's still very soft. So it's for really packing in color in the crease. And then you could take a blending brush and blend it out. Beautiful. Alright, and the last one before we get to the natural hair brushes is the JS12, and the JS12 is the Sport Mode Blender brush. So it's just a smaller blender, synthetic blender, versus the first one that we seen, which was the Queen blender. No, I'm sorry, that was the Rule blender brush. Okay, so the last three brushes that we have, quickly, this is the largest one, and it is the JS5, and this is called the Crease Queen brush. Let's see what this feels like. Oh my gosh, I have to touch it. That is very soft. I've actually tried Morphe brushes that I've purchased at Ulta before, and this actually feels scratchy, but I'm not going to have a problem with this one. So this is more higher quality natural hair, because there are definitely different qualities. I know for a fact that I've seen natural hair brushes that one brush goes for like $100, so they can get really expensive. Then we have the JS9, which is also natural hair, and this is the Fluffer Crease brush, so it's just a little bit smaller than the Queen. And then the last brush is the JS6, and this is called the Rule Blender brush. So the one that I talked about earlier, let's see here, the JS12, this one, yeah, is the Sport Mode Blender brush, and this is the Rule Blender brush. And this one is a little bit smaller than the first two. And it's also a little bit flatter, so you make a pack on color with this as well. And these natural hair brushes really pick up the color, and they blend so effortlessly, so they are some of my favorite brushes. Alright, so I'm going to put these back in here. I'm so excited to try these. You just do not know. Very excited. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys. So, as we know, Jeffree did a collab with Morphe on a palette. And I was looking at the palette online, and I thought to myself, 30 shades. And the shades didn't really speak to me. And I don't know, I wasn't really thrilled with the aesthetic of the palette. So, and then I got to thinking when I was on the website, I was like, I gotta hurry and make a decision because these brushes are gonna sell out fast. The palette's gonna sell out fast. And then I got to looking because Morphe sells Jeffree Star's brand as well. So I went on the website and I was looking at Jeffree's actual brand because Morphe sells his brand on their website. And I thought to myself, you know, I've tried his liquid lips, but I've never tried his formula, his actual formula, eyeshadow formula. So when I got to looking at the mini breaker palette, I thought to myself, those are colors that I would actually use. They're colors that I really, really like, and they're bright enough and colorful enough that it'll help me step out of my comfort zone, but they're colors I'll use. So why not purchase a probably better formula at just a couple dollars less? And I'd rather have 9 shades that I really, really like and I know I'm going to use versus 30 shades that I'm just kind of about. So instead of getting the Morphe Jeffree Star palette, I opted to get the mini breaker palette instead. And I am extremely happy that I made this decision because, again, I've never tried Jeffree's formula in eyeshadows. I've been wanting to for a very long time. So, sorry, I've already opened it, but this is the packaging, and it is, oh, I should turn it right side up. But this is the packaging, and it's absolutely beautiful. And guys, look at this palette. I know most of you have probably already seen it, but this is just the cutest thing ever, and it's very heavy. It just feels luxurious, to be honest. And it has a huge mirror, and then look at these shades. I mean, these shades really spoke to me. Way more than 30 shades that I was just kind of weh about. So I'm extremely excited to try these. I can't believe I'm about to swatch a Jeffree Star palette, but I hate to swatch this palette because it's so beautiful. But I just want to, let's do it on our hand here. Oh wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to build this one up. Okay, so that's the top row. So we have the top row here. And then this is a shimmer and this is a shimmer. So they are absolutely beautiful. You cannot go wrong with this palette. It's just enough color to get me out of my comfort zone, but it's colors. I mean, I love purples. I actually have hazel eyes, and purple looks really good on my eyes. And I love oranges and burnt orange colors, so this is really up my alley. So yeah, I opted to get the $28 mini breaker palette, and I'm so glad that he come out with a palette that is more affordable so that we can try his formula and get the Jeffree Star experience. So extremely excited. Alright guys, so I really wanted to share with you my first Morphe online purchase, and these are the first products that I've purchased from Jeffree Star outside of his liquid lips, so I'm really excited about that. So I want to take a minute just to thank you guys for watching my videos, for liking and commenting, and if you're watching, I really would love it if you would subscribe and stick around. We're going to do some really fun things. I have some hauls, and I want to share my makeup collection with you guys, and just, you know, do some really, really fun videos. I also want to share a little bit more of my life with you, and just have a good time. So please, if you would, subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment or ring the bell if you want to see future uploads. Alright guys, take care. Bye.